is happening, y'all? It is time. That is correct, Insane Joker. Welcome. What's up, Captain? Hubs, Cheech, Stone Cold Beeve. Good to see you guys. Thanks for hopping on the stream, being here when it starts. Appreciate you. We were triggering Apo earlier on his stream. He was saying he was 179 centimeters tall, and that he was tall. He played basketball. And I'm like, bro, 179 centimeters is 5'9". That's not tall. He's like, no, I'm over 6 foot. I'm like, okay, so you mean 189 centimeters? Because that's 6'2". And then I was giving him shit. I said, well, you live in New Zealand. They filmed Lord of the Rings there, so you must be 3 foot tall because you're a hobbit. What's up, St. Jolene? St. Jolene was there. Hey, man. So, we are watching 1846 and 1316 attack the pass held by 1365. This rally's been going on for about an hour here. I do have a whole bunch of reports that we can go through. I have got a statistics website that we can look at here. I just got to find the link to it again. There it is. Okay. Okay, so what do we want to see first? We want to see some reports? Oh no, that link's not opening anymore. There it is. Hang on. Let's move this to a new window so we're all ready to go. Let it load. Alright. Alright, so I know a couple people in 1316. They've been sending me reports all day yesterday, all day today. So let's go for it. Let's look at Winnie's reports first. See? I mean, literally, all day yesterday, all day today. Some may not even load. They're old and expired. Damn it. I was just so dead tired yesterday after a 3-hour meeting to end my day. Let's go newest to oldest then, right? LM was about to show Apple why inches are bigger than centimeters. Oh. So here's one. What do we got here? Attila, Lucci, Hera, YSS. I'm curious though, are they filling with mainly farms? There's some T5s in there. But I would say, yeah, they're probably filling mainly with farms here. That looks like a very good report for 846, 1616. Oh, a counter rally must have just got from 365 must have just got swarmed down. Where did my sound go? Oh, is that rally finally dead? Oh boy. Let's see if we get that report. Here we go. So rally starts at 1611, ends at 1747. So we've got, what is that, an hour and 36 minute rally? Whoa. Lucci Attila, Hera YSS. Damn, take that in. Take that in. 26 million deads to 12 million deads. 26 million deads to 12 million deads. Insane. Insane. This rally lead has 4 legendary arch inscriptions for infantry. Another one from earlier, right? They're Attila Lucci. Looks like they changed it up to Lucci Attila. That's insane. That's doing some damage. That is doing some damage. That's a nice rally. Again, at 365 downtime, right? They're probably filling with farms, but hey. What's up, Trickle? Let's see what other reports we got in there from yesterday. I know he sent me some with 2049. So I'm curious to kind of see those. That Attila Lucci and Lucci Attila combo, that does some friggin' damage. Write that down, Hubs. Write that down, Captain. Look at that. Look at that. 5'9" is roughly 179 centimeters. Word is another rally's coming. Okay, I sent Apo a screenshot of the poll, but he has not responded yet. Let's take just a minute then and check this out and see what this tells us. This tells us Fire Camp has lost 4.49 million to water. Water is lower right. That's no, water is 846. 1316, right? They have lost 1.4 billion. Earth 1175 down 1.98 million. And 2489 487 million. Did this player go up 14 million in power? Spectate, of course, down 73 million power. 846, 1316, 16, 846. There's an 1175, 846, 1316, 1316, 1316, 1316. Good God. Good God, deads. Deads gathered, I think, is what we'll probably want to see. Cote 7.5, A 6.3. Kill points gained. 1316, 1316, 1316, 846, 846, 1316, 1316, 1316, 846, 846. It is not what I would expect to see in a KvK like this. You'd expect to see 2489 at the top of there. I would expect to see several 1365 at the top of there. This is quite shocking. And of course, Makote. What else does this tell us? Range of governor's power, camp stats, kill points gained, water camp, 137.3 billion. 1365, fire camp is next, followed by 2489 and 1175, bringing up the rear. This is a nice website. Terra Squad says, I think this is the last KvK 1365 shows anything. It's possible. So many pretty graphs and charts. Whoever put this website together is doing a good job. This dashboard is created by Shaman, and it is only in demo mode. Contact him if you wish to use it for your kingdom. Let us put a link to his Discord. Give credit where credit is due. Put a link to his Discord in chat here in case anyone wants to contact him to use that for their kingdoms. Nice work there, dude. Very nice work. They should be coming up on prime time now, though, right? It is, 7:55 a.m. in Seoul, South Korea? Oh, you mean their prime time as far as the game. Okay. So what kingdoms would you say are in their prime right now, today? Car says they're washed up. So today, right now, kingdoms in their prime. 1093, always. $24.29. 1029. I like that answer. Yes, we have a Dracul here, so yeah, we got to be in our prime now, right? Wow, 40% so far say Apple is 3 foot 2 inches tall. $24.29 needs to win against a good opponent first. So $22.68 is no good. Who was in that last KvK against them? I forget all the kingdoms there. Whoops. Scrolled a little too far. What is going on with my Amazon delivery? It should have been here by now. Arriving by 9 p.m. Come on, I'll be in bed soon. The package is delayed in transit. Okay. So that means I'm getting it tomorrow. 2268 are rubbish. You don't think with the additions they made to that kingdom that they're on the upswing? I guess it depends if they can all get along or not, right? It depends how egos come into play there. Speaking of 2268, Plotto reached out to me today, and he asked me to do a farmer or fighter with him tomorrow at 22 UTC on his channel. So, you know me. You know me. I'm a straight shooter. I don't mix words, so it should be interesting. It should be fun. I'm not going to take the bait on 2268. Is that supposed to rhyme, or is that just coincidence? Not going to take the bait on 2268. Somebody turn that into a rap song. I will say I like farmer lots. I like Taki too. Plotto's a good kid. I like Plotto, right? We've got some good people there. Mixed in with some questionable individuals. We'll just put it that way. Best Imperiums are 1002, 1003, and 1195. What about 1175? Uh-oh. There's the king buff. They're just gonna straight swarm it this time, huh? Yeah, I mean, this is hard to defend, right? If they just come out and they straight swarm the rally, it is hard to target all those troops that are swarming the rally. It is. It is hard to use, 3, 4, 5 marches to target those troops, plus try to fill the rally with another troop. You got to have a lot of players online to take care of that. I don't know if I'm excited about the change Lilith made to where, and I don't know if it impacts this KvK or not, to where if a garrison captain gets down to 0 in their march, they stay garrison captain until the structure is no longer getting attacked. I mean, sometimes that's the only way you could take a pass, is to keep attacking until that garrison captain dropped to 0 and they fucked up and didn't swap captains. You see few swarm rally? That was a good, well, that was probably three to 5 players. I mean, they all need to come if they want to take it down. But it's hard. When you're fighting in dot mode, it's hard to do, right? Is focus on those swarmers and keep the rally full, so. 365's got to try it. They don't want another hour-and-a-half rally. Yeah, that was one of the recent updates, Captain. While it's being attacked, the way I understood it anyway, is while it's being attacked, the captain will stay in there. As soon as it's no longer being attacked, then it'll sad face home. Right? I don't think I think I deleted that email. We did get word, one of the changes coming. We did get word, though. It was on a Discord. The suggestion was to add a skill rage point beside the commander when using dot mode and apply it on both PC and mobile for a better experience. Additionally, reduce the size of the commander's portraits in the field as they interfere with combat when they get closer to the rhombuses. Developer response: we are currently working on resolving various operational issues encountered by players, particularly at the strategic perspective level, dot mode. These include avatar obstruction and the need to effectively display rage points in simplified mode. We will be addressing these issues and optimizing them accordingly in a future update. So what does that mean, right? If you're on the bottom and you're fighting towards the top, oftentimes when you're in dot mode, those damn, or even when you're not in dot mode, those damn icons get in the way. So it made it hard to target marches that are north of you. So if they can remove that and make it easier to target marches that are north of you. I mean, I know what fucking commanders are out here, right? They're all on the side. Less headache for whales, always two sides on every decision. Like it works for some tied KvKs and rallies, one troop captain. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, hell, I'll be honest. Last KvK, I was so low on archers, I was starting archer rallies with 1,000 T5s in them. You know, just so I would have at least one full archer march to open field with. But yeah, passes are hard enough to get anyway, as evidenced here and in multiple KvKs that we spectated and participated in, right? They're hard enough to get anyway. Now, if you've got a captain going down to 0 that stays in there until it's not being attacked anymore, I mean, instead of doing double, triple rallies to get that captain out of there quick, you know, you're going to have to send a rally and then wait 10 minutes, send another rally. I mean, you just constantly have a rally going towards it, so it's constantly under attack. Or time it so you break a rally right before the next one hits, so that captain exits the pass. You know, so figure, you know, if you're doing a rally for 30 minutes, that captain's probably died, in theory. Send another rally at it, second rally. Right before that rally hits it, you cancel the first rally. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is going to be. It's going to be interesting. I was so stressed when participated in Zenith that I forgot to train archers. Now I am low on OL games, Osiris League games. Uh-oh. I never killed enough archers, but I enjoyed watching. Yeah, last, did I save that email? So this was his last KvK. 1,071,800 archers. You hear anything about the new KvK? I didn't like what I've seen so far. I mean, obviously we don't know until somebody plays in that KvK and we see what's going on in that KvK, but it looks like a lot of shit to micromanage. It really, really does. I mean, I'd rather be fighting in the open field than, you know, managing somebody who went to bed's troops that are sitting in a flag waiting for me to direct them where to go. So I'm kind of hesitant on it, but you know, for our next KvK, we're kind of going to be limited on options. We're going to have Strife of the 8, and I'd rather gouge my eyes out than ever play a Strife of the 8 again. King of the Nile, or probably Alliance Invictus. I once killed 1 million in just one rally. That's crazy good. That's crazy good. So I mean, King of the Nile, we've got several kingdoms that wanna team up and do King of the Nile, but my fear there is it would be against kingdoms that didn't want to fight, that just wanted to farm, and we wouldn't get action in. You worry too much? I worry too much because all you Europeans go to bed and it's me and Mad Mania and Classified online until the wee hours of the morning. Strife of the 8, there's a lot of fighting in it. But at the same time, it's a nightmare for smaller kingdoms. Our Strife of the 8, we had 32 kingdoms on the map. 32. And that diplomacy is just a nightmare. Matt, aka Nap, queued up for Invictus. You'll have to let us know how it goes. I mean, if you're playing Strife of the 8 and you're a high A seed and you're in a camp all by yourself and there are 6 or 7 other camps that are 1 or 2 kingdom camps, yeah, Strife of the 8 would be fun, right? There's fighting pretty much the whole time. I haven't done Orleans, haven't done Warriors Unbound. I think Orleans might be fun from the simple fact that you get a lot of auxiliary skills, right? So for an older player who's got a lot of expertise commanders, I would have a lot of options there. A lot of options. And as I understand it, that's, you know, if you're highly aggressive in Orleans, defense doesn't matter. You just swarm everything. And that's what we do. That's what you hated most? What? That there's a lot of auxiliary skills? So I think you can put 3 on a commander towards the end of that map. CC Kingdom, you really enjoyed Stratagems? That's the one where you get to team up with other kingdoms like a King of the Nile or a Light Dark, KvK 3, right? I killed 3 accounts in yours and Alpha's rally on that past 7 last KvK. Like 2 to 2.5 million deads. Heroic Anthem and Tides of War are the ones you dislike most, really? I've always enjoyed Heroic Anthem. We've never had a bad fight in Heroic Anthem. We've had some bad allies in Heroic Anthem. We've had allies that have had civil wars in their camp. We've had allies where 2 of the 3 kingdoms in the camp have allied with the enemy camp just so they can farm freely at the end of KvK. But we've never had a bad fight in Heroic Anthem. I mean, not this last KvK, but the KvK before. I refilled my own rally with my farm account 21 separate times. So I feel you, Sea Angel. I feel you. But yeah, that's where all my archers went, is those archer rallies on that past 7. HA is just wank. It never was and never will be. The fog is gone, but the fog wasn't bad. You know, I would just, during the day when I was working, I would just keep those scouts going. And then all the crystals you got from exploring caves and exploring the villages, I mean, that was a bonus. Even without fog, I'm never doing it again. I didn't mind tides. I thought tides would be bad with micromanaging all the different tides of war. And there's some weird things about tides, right? That, you know, you have to figure out and understand. I think they could do some of the timing of the buffs a little differently. Like, we barely got our attack buff to level, I think 1.7 was the highest I got. You know, and it just because the enemy wasn't fighting us. We were too aggressive in the first zone before that buff kicked in and before we got bonuses from killing enemy troops. So the only chance we had to even get that attack bonus was one Dark Altar fight. Your last Heroic Anthem, allies betrayed us, leading to a 1 versus 3. I don't recall. Within the last year, I've heard of more betrayals in KvK than I think I did in the prior 4 years that I played this game. You know, it seems that people are with the introduction of the Autric rewards at the end and the star on the banner. People go batshit crazy over that. It's hard for newer players in Orleans, but great for old accounts. Hard to field fight. You don't have the same amount of spenders. No need for garrisons or rallies. You just swarm. Just swarm is enough. I think we'd have fun doing Orleans. Because I get bored waiting 3.5, 4 minutes for a rally to start, to then march and hit the flag. I get friggin' bored. What are we watching? The shit is gay. There was an hour and 30-minute rally pass on the rally on the pass. I can share that report again. Let me just actually find it. So apparently this rally lead has 4 legendary arch inscriptions for infantry. The only thing that I would fear about Orleans KvK is those zones are so big. And it all depends on your allies too, right? If we get allied with some kingdom like, you know, just throwing out a random number here, like, you know, 2687, that are all free to play new players who don't have enough commanders to even put auxiliary skills on. You know, our guys are going to have to be online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I don't want that either. I still want a quality of life somewhat when we're in KvK. Orleans is winnable before KvK has started. What do you mean? But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just along for the ride. I'll pop the buffs. I'll hit those king skills. You know, whatever the rest of the leadership team wants to do, I'm just along for the ride. They are going to be the decision makers. I'm going to kind of take a step back from that. Next KvK, I want to do a lot more streaming of our fights. Yeah, that's Warriors Unbound wasn't. Well, you see that in Heroic Anthem. You see that in Tides of War also, right? Forts blocking a pass, babysitting forts burning. Hours and hours rallying a pass if you don't happen to get it at the start, or vice versa, hours and hours defending a pass if you do get it at the start. You've won or lost Orleans when entering the map, spending many commanders and allies with a brain, and you practically won. Here's my other fear, right? My other worry. Because they're giving out more blueprints in KvKs, because you're getting more season coins in KvKs, because KvKs are the only place that you can get iconic crystals or the transmutation stones to reset your chances. I think there's going to be a lot more kingdoms going into KvK after KvK after KvK and saying, oh, this is a recovery KvK, or this is a farming KvK for us. We're just here to collect our shit. That's my other fear. Between that and entering a KvK and seeing that we have, 1093 domain number 5 in our camp, who's just a bunch of farmers, or 2268 domain number 3. Getting paired with domains from other kingdoms that are not in their main KvK and having to deal with that is the other nightmare. A bot kingdom is if I knew for a fact that any kingdom we allied with was using bots, I would have a freaking field day. Played Orleans before I joined 1029 Zone 5. It was a 2 versus 1. If we would have won, it would have been a 3 versus 1. Let's say we lose it, and then it's a 3 versus 2 in Kingsland. Our allies couldn't help us before Kingsland. Whatever you guys want to do, Captain. Like I said, I'm along for the ride. I'm that backseat driver whispering in your ear every now and again. What the hell are you and St. Jolene going back and forth about in Discord now? Oh, okay. All right. St. Jolene asked Appa what his pronouns were, and I told her to stop. Like, no, let's not go there. Let's not start this politically correct bullshit. Just stop. Oh, there's Apple responding. Let's send him a screenshot of the current poll now. Hang on. 1 second. 1 second. He says, I am not 3 foot. So the 5th of April is tomorrow. That's, what, 22 hours from now is his next Farmer or Fighter. You never know, but if a march leaves a city and 30 marches targeted, it's pretty obvious. There have been some weird shit. There's been some weird shit that I've seen, yeah. Yeah, but it's it would have to be very obvious, very, very obvious. No, it's still moving. See, there's troops moving down here. There's rally coming in up top here. I thought it was today. Nope, it's tomorrow. So yeah, tune into Plato tomorrow at 22 UTC, Farmer or Fighter. I will be making a guest appearance there. I asked him, I said, dude, do I have to be politically correct since you're a sponsored content creator? Is it do I have to stay PG-13? Because you know I can't do that. And he's like, no, just be yourself. I'm like, all right, okay. Careful what you ask for, but I'll be there. I'll be there. I'm doing 3 months, just migrate to an Imperium and troll. No, I was just messing with you, St. Jolene. You be you. That's what makes you a great and fun person, is your personality. Have you seen an insurance scam where the guy froze his legs and got them amputated only for him to get caught? No. Why the fuck would you want your legs amputated? So you can be on disability for the rest of your life? Be wheelchair bound for the rest of your... No, thank you. No, thank you. That said, I'd rather lose my legs or my arms or anything besides my vision. You know, I could survive without my legs. I could survive without my arms. I don't know how I'd get along without being able to see anything. Should we raid Plato stream? What, tomorrow? Yeah, everyone show up. Everyone show up. Let's have some fun. You know, when you get there, just do hashtag GoPackGo. When you get into Plato's chat there tomorrow. Thought he'd get 2.7 million, ended up getting 6,000. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Imagine freezing your own legs. Imagine the pain you're going through just to do that to the point where they have to amputate them. And for what? For money? drama Jolene now? Yeah, unfortunately we did not win the Powerball last night, but nobody did. So now the winning jackpot for the Saturday drawing will be $1.23 billion, which is a lump sum take home $595.1 million. I could live off of that. He was going to split the money 50-50 with his friend. Well, his friend got $3,000 then, huh? Uh-oh, what'd you do, Pineapple, if you were the center of drama for your KvK this morning? Story time by Pineapple. Thank you, Nightbot. Yes, please click that like and subscribe button. It's 100% free. It helps me out greatly. Next giveaway for subs is at 5,000. Free is good. I called our strongest ally useless because they refused to fight the enemy while my kingdom, the weakest in our camp, fought till we pretty much zeroed ourselves. Well, sometimes you gotta call a spade a spade. I suppose they wanted to fight you then after you said that. Which is always a fucking case, right? Because there generally is a higher power kingdom in our KvKs with less kill points that doesn't really show up to fight, and then, you know, when you tell them you're splitting the Autric rewards based on kills, they, oh, fuck that, we'll fight you for it. And it's like, you're ready to fight your ally, but you didn't go all out to fight the enemy. No, we're not going to Dubai, at least not till Saturday. Well, we're winning that Saturday. We're winning that damn Powerball on Saturday, let me tell you. Saturday, I do plan to do a longer stream when the level 8 pass is open for this Kingsland. I'm sure everybody and their brother is going to be streaming it, but, you know, what the fuck. The whole kingdom wanted to zero me, and everyone was sending our king messages telling him to remove me from the alliance so they could. He refused. No, I wasn't talking about you, Sea Angel. We had some good allies in our last KvK. They listened, they performed, they did everything we asked them to do. Communication was a little tricky at some points in time. But, you know, that's going to happen when you have 6 camps in a kingdom, or 6 kingdoms in a camp. Oops, somebody tapped the pass. Oops. Terminator. We got 2973 in our KvK. They talk so much shit. We can't wait to clap them. We in 2359. Dino, Terminator high from 2973. Isn't it great that 3A Gumbo, isn't it great that 365 and 846 are fighting, even though they're both going to end up in 960 after this? You hear rumors. You hear rumors. I heard some of 365 already left for 1960. Some of 846 is leaving for has left and went to 1960. But it's all rumors till it happens. They're fine so far, Jolene. They're fine so far. And that's that's why I ask our players to stay out of Lost Kingdom chat. Don't get toxic in there. All you do is it's like a prize fight. It's like a football game. It's like the Super Bowl. The World Cup. You say something silly. Other teams, other alliances just use that as what we call bulletin board material. They stick it on the bulletin board so that everybody reads it. Everybody gets angry. It gets them fired up for the game, for the match, for the KvK. .846 are livid because 3 other players came to us. Rock drama makes the game less boring. As long as it's not drama in my kingdom. Right? I'm fine letting the other kingdoms participate in, do the drama. Deal with the drama, deal with the bullshit. I'm too old for that. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, Sea Angel. Pew pew. Speaking of farming, screenshot was even shared in Octagon Discord under memes. I'll have to go take a look at a later time. It's funny when people are going at it in Lost Kingdom chat. I will type I like eggs. That's it. I just type I like eggs. And they're like, what the hell is this guy talking about? My daughter likes ham and pineapple on her pizzas, but I don't. I mean, I'll eat it if it's leftovers in the fridge and I'm very, very lazy the next morning or hungover. But I prefer thin crust, pepperoni, and jalapeno pizza myself. You would say, oh, bless your heart. Does it have a different meaning in the South? You guys say bless your heart for everything. This is true. And they call everyone sweetie or hun. What, we got Henry Asher again? I always wanted to find out Calo's address in Italy and order him a pineapple pizza and just send it to his address and see what happens. Yeah, it means you're special. I am special. I didn't ride the short bus to school, but I'm special. Everybody's special, right? That's why we give kids participation trophies for just playing in the game. Everybody's special. Bless your heart is never a good thing? What? How is bless your heart not a good thing? Did you see today? One person gifted Apo 300, no lie, memberships on his stream earlier today. From one person? That's crazy. Crazy. I mean, hats off to Apo, right? But that's crazy money. Not gonna lie, I was jealous, but hey, I'm glad it was Apo. You have to wear a helmet so you don't look boogers off the bus window. Yeah, it was 300. You know, people can call me what they want. I don't care. Just don't call me late for dinner. Because he's friends with all the Arabian Krakens. I have noticed that, right? Like I'll pop into Tika's streams, and it'll be $500 donation, $200 donation, $100 donation, $500 donation. And I'm like, good God, man. I need to get in the Arabic kingdom. But I don't do this for money, so it's all good. He thanked him. He thanked her a bunch of times. Now, when I got into his stream, I counted the number of 50 gifted at the top, and there were 6 of them. cheeks would take good care of you. I mean, I have 2 subscription levels, right? One's the $5 and one's the $50. And there was a period of time where MF was at the $50 level. Now that he quit the game, he canceled his membership, and I don't blame him for that. Not at all. I was happy to have him as a VIP member for as long as he was. Who was the other VIP member I had? The crab, or the lobster fisherman guy. I forgot his name. Jordan C. Don't think Chisgul and Apple like each other? It's between Chisgul and Apple. I'm not going to get involved. Looks like we're going into 8:46 downtime now, huh? They don't have quite the field presence that they had here at one point in time. Are they doing something over here? Some sneaky tactics. Sorry, got the hiccups. Nope. But Ape from 2489 was in Apple's chat. I asked him, I said, you guys bored? He's like, we're extremely bored. I've never done a farming KvK before. I mean, I guess they were random teleporting into this zone and marching up here just to attack 846 and 1616. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. Bye-bye. I agree, Dino. I think they're going to have to, right? I mean, 846 is going to get in there, and they're going to get gangbanged by 2489 and 1365, and then what's left? I mean, how do 2489 and 1365 decide a winner? You know, you really can't go by kills and deads, right? Because 1365 is going to have way more, because that's where 846 and 1316 are fighting. Right? You can't blame 2489 for not having an enemy to fight down in this area. You can't blame 2489 for 1175 not fighting them at all up in this area. Right? So, I mean, that's where it's going to be hard. Who gets the zig at the end? Because numbers alone do not tell the story of a KvK. I don't know, Carr. From what I understand, and again, this is all just being in other people's chats and people telling me stuff. 1175 wanted to ally with 2489 and have it right versus left. 846 wanted to ally with 2489 and have it top versus bottom. And then when 2489 and 1365 allied with each other, 846 said, we don't want 1175. And 1175 then said, well, yeah, we're going to take our ball and go home. So, I mean, I don't know whose fault it is, per se, but I think this is the second KvK in a row, not in a row, but this is the second KvK that I know of where 1175 has said, fuck it. You give us what we want or we're not going to fight. Now, the last KvK that happened in, the Allies switched up before everything started and everyone was fighting. But this KvK, and I don't blame 2049 or 1365 for not giving in to the demands. You know, because that only reinforces bad behavior then. You know, would left versus right or top versus bottom have been a fair matchup? I didn't study the numbers. I don't know how many active players are in each of these kingdoms, but you know, I think either way, I think 365, and I hear 1175 did not want to ally with 365 at all. There must be bad blood there. Yeah, I agree 100%, Terrorist Squad. A 17 to 18 billion power alliance should not act like that. You know, but if 365 and 2489 were to say, okay, it's okay, 1175, you know, you can ally with 2489, it'll be left versus right, that just reinforces that type of behavior, and they'll do it again and again and again just to get their way. You know, so I'm kind of happy they didn't give in. At the same time, it makes for a shitty deal for 846 and 1316. But they're making the most of it. They're having fun. And what's going on, Gosu? Good to see you, my friend. How is your KvK? How did that turn out, Gosu? Hey, Appo. Where's Appo? Did Appo pop in here? Did he raid? Okay. I'm going, what the hell's going on, Zach? Been rough with work this week. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Let's end this poll here. 36% of y'all think Apple's a hobbit from New Zealand at 3 foot 2 inches tall. 25% are saying 5'9", 23% are saying 6'2", and 14% are saying 6 foot even. I don't understand, though. The math is not working out for me. 55 votes in the poll, but only 33 likes. We lost badly. Fire camp was too strong. You win some, you lose some, right? You know, and I've said this oftentimes. Losing a KvK is not the end of the world, because you find out then who's loyal to your kingdom, who is just there for wins, and you know who's going to stay. After a loss, inevitably you have people migrate out because they want, quote unquote, want a better kingdom. They always think the grass is greener on the other side of the fence. And hey, you know they're not loyal to your kingdom then, so you know, recruit players that are. At least we think we can get top 32 in Osiris League. Nice. Which realm are you in? Is that realm of 2090? Is that realm of Bastet? Or Anubis, I mean. Sorry, Anubis. I forget where the cutoffs are. I've migrated 6 times before KvK 3. Are you kidding me? That's more than I migrated in 5 years. Oh, we're in the semifinals already. Look at that.
No more anger in my dreams. I am tired and alone. I suffer visions. What do they mean? Feelings turn to stone.
I don't know. These guys look tough, right? They won this match by 100,000 points. You can't tell me that these first group stages do anything whatsoever to get these teams ready to face each other in these semifinals. When you're absolutely kicking the snot out of teams 63,000 to 3,000, 97,000 to 0. You know, oh, here's a close match, right? 31,000 to 22,000. That does nothing to help these teams get ready for tougher competition. Lilith really needs to reevaluate those starting group stages because they're just participation trophies for half of those alliances. At least half that sign up are not worthy. Apple's hair is longer than he is tall. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'll have to tell him you said that. Some of the first group matches are good, though. Name one. Name one. Show me one. I mean, the first group, nobody's interested in an Osiris League for those first group stages. Right? There might be people streaming Osiris League this weekend if they're the semifinals for the groups. But nobody really takes an interest in Osiris League till you get to that top 32. I mean, I think they would do better starting with a smaller group of teams that are having tougher matches from the start. I think they would slowly build interest in the league itself, in the finals, in the semifinals, if they reduce the number of teams in that initial group stage. I'm not hating on Lilith. Not hating on Lilith, no. And yeah, there are other companies that are much, much worse. You know, at the end of the day, I still love this game. You know, are there improvements that I have suggested and will continue to suggest? Absolutely. Ethelfled in the expedition shop for old kingdoms. Higher level barb forts and barbs in home kingdom. You know, once you're outside of the season of conquest. Instant verification pop-ups when fighting in war. I get those every 2 or 3 minutes when I'm fighting at the altar. It's ridiculous. Double inscription armaments. Why is it the only way I can get a double inscription armament is to randomly pull one from an armament chest or from a travel or dispatch? Why? If there are 2 slots on an armament for me to put a second inscription on, why can't I add a second inscription to an armament instead of have to replace the one that's already there? The only way you can get 2 is by getting lucky. Now, granted, I've gotten lucky a few times, right? That's a double. That 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, I mean, we got 8 double inscriptions, but I've also bought a hell of a lot of armaments chests. Our group was a blast because our Farm Alliance beat the best team in the whole group. That's nice. That's sweet. I wasted 50% on a couple of OL matches already where the enemy didn't show up. But I mean, you'd rather use that 50% expansion and not need it than need it and not use it, right? So you can't not use it. What do you think of my arc plan this week? It's show up, lose the obelisk, leave the fast lane early. It's solid, right? That's called the Smash Squad plan. That's already been tried and it didn't work out so well. Right, Captain? I mean, how do you even get a second inscription to add? You would have to get one from your Autric rewards. Or, right, you would have to get one from the inscription shop. Right, so sorry to take us away from this rally. That's probably going to get swarmed down here. So there are 2 ways to get inscriptions that you could add on to something. One is from this courier station in the Superior, right? One is in here. And that requires 8 inscription shards. That's a lot of gold chests. That's a lot of gold armaments to recycle to get 8 inscription shards. Because the chances now of getting one of these random inscriptions. I mean, I did this the other day. I got 5 transmutation stones. Not 12, not 10, not 8. I got the worst thing in here, 5 transmutation stones. I would have taken any other inscription at all, but I got 5 transmutation stones. Okay, they used to give just transmutation stones weren't even in here before. The last 2 times I've gotten an inscription shard chest, I've gotten an inscription that I could have put on something. Okay, so that in and of itself is super random. You have to spend money to get those inscriptions to add on to something or win KvKs. So why not do it? I do not believe you can go back and pop an expansion in the middle of Arc. I've never... Because once you exit the game, you're done. Right? You can't come back in. I know... 2 times you got an epic, can't use it on legendary. Yeah. Yeah, this is true also. I know when I was in OV, we would always use unbridled progress until the first arc was 4 minutes away from spawning, and then one of the R4s that was not participating in the match would pop counteroffensive for that 10% defense. So unbridled progress for the 10% march speed to get all set up and get to the middle for that first arc, and then once we were about to start the fight for the first arc, the counteroffensive would be popped. But yeah, I'm fairly certain that you cannot back out of an arc match, pop a buff, just like you can't back out of an arc match and change your equipment. I think it's the same. You can pop the alliance skills mid-arc. You can't back out and pop 50% expansion, though. I'm not going to try it. Fuck that. I don't want to leave an arc match and not be able to get back in. And now they're making changes to arc, right? You guys saw this. Right? Repute, unsportsmanlike conduct, quitting matches midway, going AFK. So would that count against me here? Quitting a match midway? Yeah, it's just safer. It's just safer to pop it beforehand. I mean, honestly, I'm not hurting for 50% expansions. How do you not leave the match and do it then? Yeah, see, I wouldn't leave the match to pop an alliance skill. I would have somebody, an R4 who's not in the match, pop the alliance skill. All right, Peyton, that only took you 20 minutes to find that, huh? So last league season, Realm of Anubis, Division 11. $63S MIO4. So, I mean, last season, if you guys were here, I was tracking all the group stage matches for each and every realm. And that was a pain in the ass, going through and logging them all. And only 9% of those matches, 9.21% if I remember correctly, only 9.21% of those matches. Did I restart the game? I can't remember now. Only 9.21% of those matches ended where the winners won by less than 10,000 points. Less than 10,000 points. Only 9.121%. I'm sorry, that's not good. We won't talk about how long it may or may not have taken me. See, like, you know. I mean, I'm a huge proponent, a huge fan of making the regular season mean something. You know, make your wins in the regular season help to qualify your team for a chance to get in those league matches. What are the prerequisites? You have to have 30 players. You have to finish in the top 32 for regular season. You know, I don't know what those prerequisites would be, but at the same time, you could filter out a lot of these lower tier teams that just show up for the participation awards by making the regular season mean something. Because there are teams that register with only 16 players, and that's ridiculous. You know you're not going to win. You know you're not going to compete for the top spot. You know you're not even going to compete. Yet here you are registering your kingdom with only 16 players in it. Eppo, what's going on, my friend? Hey, just to update you on the poll, 30, what was it, guys? 32%? Let's scroll up. Okay. 36% felt Appo was 3 foot 2 inches tall. 25% said 5'9". 23% said 6'2", and 14% said 6 foot, with 55 total people voting. So, I didn't see the raid pop up, but if you raided me, I thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. I love you, brother from another mother, as Tika always says, right? But yeah, love you, man. You're a good person, a good friend. Yeah, you and Terrorist Squad are best buddies, aren't you? What's up, Heisenberg? I don't even know what I'm recycling here. I just know if it's blue or purple. Just let it freaking go. Bye-bye. Armaments have not been kind to me lately. Not one bit. Ooh, is it egg? Oh, it is. It is. It is. What do we need? What do we need? We need the archer chest piece, right? Let me double check. Ooh. Yeah, we need to take that to level 4. Level 4 is damage to rallied armies and garrisons. How many do we have? 22. Okay. All right. Lambo's getting excited now. Lambo's getting very excited now. One. $10. Bingo. Bingo. Shazam. Level 4, baby. Damage to rallied armies and garrisons is now plus 4.5%. What do we need next? Gloves is unit capacity. Helmet is damage to troops on the map. Do we want damage to troops on the map, or do we want holistic haste? I'm pretty content with how fast my archers march. Especially this set. So let's do the helmet. Let's do the helmet. Oh, we don't have helmets in here. Son of a biscuit. What's the chest piece? What's level 5 for the chest piece? Vengeful Strike. When the wielder's troop hits with a basic attack, it has a 10% chance to gain 5% counterattack damage boost for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. What's the weapon? Basic attack, it has same thing. Oh, no, this is... Okay, sorry. 10% chance to gain 5%, 6.5% damage boost. So this one's not counterattack. This one said counterattack, right? No, that's... Did that... What the... That's skill damage? So helmet, level 5 is skill damage, but I can't get the helmet. Chest is counterattack. A 5% damage boost. Would that be all damage then, guys? Why is Dagger iconic 4? That's rally. Level 4, damage to rallied armies and garrisons. Whenever the wielder's troops launch a basic attack, it has a 10% chance to gain a 6.5% damage boost for 2 seconds. That's all damage, right? We don't have weapon. The weapon's not in there. It's chest, gloves, and boots. So I guess I do boots then for march speed. Why dagger instead of horn? Because dagger was the first ever legendary accessory I procced. First try. As soon as I crafted it, it procced. So I did archers. But I like it. It works for me. I don't have a procced horn to throw on archers yet, so, you know, it is what it is. No specific rhyme or reason, it just looks nice. Alright, Dragon's Breath Brutes, 15, I need 15 more. We got lucky once, it's not going to happen again. Oh my god. Getting wrecked. Okay, that's not bad. Getting wrecked. Oh, you're right. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I was getting wrecked. You're absolutely right. Those are leadership boots. Holy shit. Holy shit. You saved my ass, Emil. Where are those bad boys? Are they not in here? There they are. Okay, so we only need 11 of those. Oh, baby! Holy crap! You saved my ass, Emil. Thank you. Holy crap. Oh, man. We've got redline luck right now. Oh, other than materials. But we don't need the boots anymore. We can go for the gloves now, right? So boots and pants are what I have leadership on. So gloves are Dragon's Breath still. 1 out of 30. We need to get super lucky for this then. Okay, there's one. Chest, you think chest to 5 instead of the gloves to 4? Really? Chest to 5 is counterattack damage. I don't know if I care about counterattack damage. Not like when I'm rallying and this is my rally set. Unit capacity? Or do we just get more helmets? Damage to troops on the map. All right. You're a much smarter man than I am, Captain. So we'll go back to the chest piece. Does that mean I get chest in here now? It does. Now that I switched it again, it's just gonna dog me. It's okay, just give me materials. I'm happy with materials. Okay, more materials than 1, please. Don't need resources. Okay, that's better. This is the moment that will decide your destiny. We're getting skunked now. I used up all my luck on those 2 spins. Okay, there's one. There's one at least. The destiny is being out of gems. We're not quite out yet. Gems, you can always get more gems, right? Those level 2 gem nodes are gonna be working hot and heavy for me tomorrow. So we don't want to use these up just yet. Time. It all takes time. Ooh, that'd be a good one to get to 4 as well. Reduce the skill damage. Reduce the skill damage it takes by 5%. But our choices are what? Helmet, gloves, and boots. Or no. Chest piece, gloves, and boots, right? Oh, well, that's yeah, we leveled up that chest piece. All we got to do is the boots now. Wait, which? Yeah, right. We can do the boots. Get the march speed. Getting there. We're getting there. And I know. These 2 over time. We'll get those done as well, but for now, I mean, we don't have another blueprint for the helmet. We don't have another blueprint for a Hydrus Blast. So that's what we will be working on in KvKs. Gains rated? Holy crap. We got an Apple raid. We got a Gains raid. It's just raining raids here. What's going on, Gains? Thank you very much for your raid. Welcome, everyone, from Gains' stream. Appreciate you all. You missed it. You missed it. We got some lucky spins on the egg event. When can I switch to Bertram? 2 days, 23 hours. Are we going to get lucky here too? What's your guess? Type in chat how many Suleimans you think we get. I got one yesterday. The most I recall ever getting is 12. I got a 10 on like my second spin. And then I totally screwed up. I was getting skunked, but I had the wrong boots selected until Emil in chat notified me and said, hey, dude, you got the wrong boots selected. Then I switched it, and I got 10 of those on my very next 5 spin. 9, 6, 1, 6, 2, 3. I think Carr was spot on last time. I think last time we did this, he guessed 4, and he was spot on, if I remember correctly. Now, my memory ain't what it used to be, but we'll see if Carr has got that crystal ball again. He's saying 6. 8. 8. I'll take it. That's better than 6. I'll take it any day of the week. So where does that leave Mr. Suleiman now? Where are you, big guy? Whom I will probably never ever use. 5511. What is that, 24? 24 away from the next skill. You got 18 out of 90. Absolutely test your luck with the egg. I'm never gonna discourage anyone in Kingdom 1029 from getting better equipment. Absolutely not. All right, we are way distracted here with the egg event. We need to get our boost popped. Oops, why did I do an 8-hour? Damn it. We'll just hoard those for a while. Do I want to stream it? Sure. You want to share it on Discord? All right, just send me a direct message and then share your screen. We'll go from there. I can't guarantee that your voice is not going to be on chat as well, or on the stream as well, but if you don't mind, I don't mind. Or you can just not say anything. Getting our 5 barbs done here while Mr. Stinky gets all set up. says you're sharing your screen. Now how do I view it? I don't understand. I'm in streamer mode. Let me disable streamer mode. Okay, try it again. You're on voice in my Discord. There we go. Okay. Let's give this a try. Watch stream. Let me pop this out. And expand. Okay, I see you watching me. Switch to my desktop so we can see me watching you watch me. Hello? There we go. There we go. Spit it, baby. What are we going for here? Chess pieces? Looks like it. Uh-oh. Come on, good vibes in the chat for Captain. Good vibes in the chat. All the members, I need you popping the let's go icon. Oh no. There's one. Caps rule. There we go. There's 5. So that's 6. Seven and a 3. Oh yeah, speed ups. Yep. Another 5, so we're at 11 now, right? And another 3 purple materials. Another 5, holy shit. 16. Five materials. $17 and speed ups. Those research speed ups, you know, can't live without those. Germans are on fire tonight. 4, yep. Come on, let's get a 10. Oh, one more 5 spin. I can't look. Okay, I have to. One more at least, and some materials. Not bad. I mean, you got 17, right? If my math was correct. That ain't bad at all. Ain't bad at all. That wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst, right? I've gotten much worse than that. Thank you for sharing, Captain. Do appreciate it. One more. How you feeling, Stinky? You need an ambulance? It's like freaking 2 a.m. where you guys are at, right? It's got to be like 2 a.m. in Germany, 2:30 a.m. I don't even know what you're still doing online, but I appreciate it. Which chess piece was that for, though? That was for cavalry, I assume? Yeah, I haven't even touched my cavalry set. I mean, it's a top-tier set, but we got others that are cavalry-focused, so... And others have the proct ring and the proct horn for cavalry. I don't have those proct accessories, so it made the most sense for me to keep going on archers for the rallies, and then infantry here for garrison, right? I mean, we've got this at level 5, which is 10% chance to reduce the next skill damage it takes. So that's, I figure that's good for garrisons. Again, these aren't procced for infantry, but you know, if somebody else has better stuff, absolutely, I'll be happy as hell to let them garrison. I do not enjoy garrisoning. I do not enjoy garrisoning one bit. See, this is a waste right here, Ethelfled. How many Ethelfled sculptures do you guys each have? Do you trade them in for alliance credits, or do you actually save them? Me, I trade mine in for alliance credits. I only have 123 right now. Oh, shit. I forgot. We got Silk Road at 1730, right? Game of Power, Goldhead event. Is that still where it needs to be? Right? I forget who was first, who was second. Did that already end? No, that just started. Okay, well, we'll let Hub sort that out. I'm in the Touchdown Club on my Discord, Mad. Captain's there also. He's got himself muted though. But I probably won't be on for much longer. I got to touch base with somebody about migration here in the next few minutes, so. And then I got to hit the sack. It's another day full of meetings tomorrow. It seems like, how do I say this nicely? Seems like once my boss figures out that I can do his job more effective than he can, he has me attending a bunch of meetings out there now for him. So it is what it is. But and I shouldn't say that, right? He's a great person. He manages people very, very well. It's just I've been doing this for 15, 16 years in the Medicare business, and I know how 7 years on this same platform, so I know how the system works. And there are lots of idiosyncrasies with our 6 different clients that we have that you would only know if you've been working with those clients for a period of time. So I should have phrased that a little bit differently than I did, but you vote for Mad Mania for #1 spot. So the way we work Gold Head events, right, is you can request a first place once every 3 months. You can request a second place once every 3 months. So every 3-month cycle, you can get up to 30 gold heads. Now, when you request first or you request second, we ask that whoever's getting first place double the minimum base rewards. So in this one, you would have to get, what is that, 1,800 or 1,820,000 gain in power for first place. And that's just so anyone who wants base rewards can sneak in there behind them. But we don't encourage people to go all out and get, 3 million, 5 million, 10 million, 15 million points in a 20 gold head event. That makes no sense to burn speed ups like that in a small kingdom where we can control these type of events. So whoever wants first posts in our Discord and says, hey, I'd like a first place. Then Hubs, who coordinates the gold head events, he will let them know, yes, you can take first. No, you can't take first. If 2 or 3 people want first place, and let's just say I had first place 3 months and 1 day ago, and the last time Captain had first place was 6.5 months ago, then Captain's request is going to take priority. Now, there are times when somebody might say, hey, pass opens in 3 days. I need 20 gold heads to expertise my Nevsky or expertise my Azuliang or my Herman. There are times where those type of requests, you can skip the line, so to speak. But those are typically few and far between. But we try and coordinate those gold head events. Talk to Hubs, Dracul, talk to Hubs. We try and coordinate those gold head events so people aren't blowing a ton of speed ups, competing with each other, and everybody has a fair shot then to get those gold heads. Now, I think I took a first a month ago. It's been probably 6 months since I had a second place. The thing is, all bets are off. If we see a rogue player pushing in a gold head event, all bets are off. First place, second place, it doesn't matter. Everyone then works to push those rogue players out of the top spots. We do not want our farms, any farms at all, in the top 10. So these, everybody should probably send a message out right now. No farms in top 10. It will piss me the F off. There we go. I think that will get the point across. There are times people have, hey, my farm's about, I can collect, or I can finish this T5 research, and they'll jump in power, and it's like, no, plan accordingly. Right? That's straight and to the point. No farms in the top 10, it will piss me the F off. I mean, I'm sitting pretty myself for the next cavalry commanders that come out. Depending when they come out, I'll be able to expertise at least one of them very quickly. For the next Mightiest Governor, we were considering this a leadership MGE. So anyone needing Hera is getting priority. If it's just an unlock, it'll be like a lower spot. But anyone who, like Mad Mania, he needs 120 Hera heads to finish Heracles. So if he gets a second place, he's going to get 90, and he said, hey, Lambo, I'll invest 30 gold heads into him if you give me second place. So straight out, Mad Mania is getting second place because he's going to be able to complete Hera before KvK starts, and that will benefit us in KvK. You know, if somebody needs 180 to finish Hera, you know, we'll definitely give them a first place, right? If somebody just wants an unlock, they get a lower spot. I think I'm still working on Suleiman, but that's not a priority. You know, we're not going to use Suleiman in KvK. So people that need Hera are going to take priority. You know, if I get 11th through 15th for Suleiman, great. If I get a slightly higher spot for Suleiman above people who just want unlocks to buy that gold or buy the chest with the 10 gold heads in, I'm happy with that too. If I don't get a spot for Suleiman, I'm totally fine with that as well. I think we have one person going for Theodorus still, one person going for Wu Zetian still. You know, so those people will get higher spots than somebody who's just looking for an unlock. But that's kind of how we coordinate things here. Don't test the Suleiman Siege rally next KvK on a passer fort. I hope to God we don't have to rally a pass 7 next KvK. I hope to God. Hera over Lapu, yeah. Yeah, because I think Hera, Lapu, in my opinion, Lapu's more for a city rally. And Hera is going to benefit others in the entire kingdom. You know, if somebody's got Jan Ziska expertise already, they can slap a Hera behind them. If somebody's got Zenobia expertise already, you can slap a Hera behind it. Hera's a step up from YSS, in my opinion. You know, if you've got Gorgo done, you should have Hera. You know, so Lapu for a city rally, yeah, it'd be great to have Lapu and Hera as your city garrison if you're random teleporting all over the map, but we have only a couple people that random teleport, and honestly, and it's been 2 or 3 KvKs now since I even seen any of us get rallied when we do that. I got rallied like 3 KvKs ago. Their rally lasted like 2 seconds. You know, now granted, if I'm down to 90 million power, I'm not going to random teleport all over hell and back. You know, but definitely that first zone, we have our people that will random teleport. What's going on, Electro King? Good to see ya. Electro King is the graphics god. Intros, outros, overlays, emojis, profile pictures. You name it, he does it. If you're looking for anything graphics related, hit up Electro King. He'll take care of you. For sure. Okay. Where am I at? What am I missing? What do I have to do tomorrow yet? We're already gathering everything. Helps will come in time. Do more with less. Let's go there. Got that done. Let's do a Sunset Canyon attack. Sorry, Echo. Yeah, I got farmers out for those daily rewards. Yes, sir, Popo. Help each other. Let's pop all these first. Then we'll get our silver keys all done. I'm at work sending Boudica to gate 33. So, story behind that, right? We're playing in KvK. Electro King is garrisoning. He's getting rallied by a Boudica. He's at work. He's an air traffic controller. He tells one of the pilots, swarm that Boudica. And one of the pilots is like, huh? Give me all your resources and you take mine? I'll pass. I'll pass. I'll pass. I just got back up to 15 billion. I'll pass. I will, depending on the next KvK, I generally go through anywhere from 5 to 10 billion of each resource in a KvK. 5 billion's on the low side, 10 billion's on the very high side. That's quite rare. But if they're tough opponents and I'm doing a lot of open fielding, I don't fight like many folks out there. I would rather plow into a murder ball and sad face my 5 to 7 marches than I would hit and run, hit and run, hit and run, hit and run, and then check my reports and see good trades. You know, if I can plow into a murder ball and do as much damage as I possibly can with all of my AoE commanders, then it's going to make it easier for those coming in behind me to clean up the mess. And I'll be back quicker because my sad face marches will be back to my city very quickly. I forgot to mute the ATC mic. So, you know, for me, that hit and run nonsense it's just not how I have fun. It's way too much micromanaging of my marches. You know, I'd rather just smash into a murder ball and tank for everyone else. Do as much damage as I possibly can with YSG, with ZL, with Herman Prime, you know, with the William, with all the other commanders that I use, and let them come in and clean up the mess, and then my fresh troops are back out on the field quickly. Hit and run is how you have fun. Hey, to each their own, right? To each their own. You know, do I always get positive trades? Hell no. I'll be swarmed down by 20 people tanking into a murder ball, absolutely. But everyone coming in behind me, because, what are our marches here? You know, I'm still running Boudica YSG. I know Boudica Ash or Ash Boudica is probably better for trades. But YSG is doing that AoE damage, and that's what I want. ZL Herman. We got our Lucci Alex. This is probably Scipio Lucci if I'm just running the one infantry march. And we've got our HQ Joan, Nevsky William. When we go to 6 marches, then it's Artie Tommy. When we go to 7 marches is generally then when I split up my infantry, and I will, instead of Scipio Lucci, I will do Lucci Alex and Guan Scipio. So it's all about inflicting damage and letting others come in and clean up the mess. Imagine if the pilot told me his gear was full crit. Why Huo Joan? That's a good question that I cannot answer. I mean, when I'm spectating these KvKs, specifically KvKs with 60 GT, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing Nevsky William and Huo Joan. So, quite honestly, I'm just copying what the big boys do. I'm just being honest with you here, Popo. I'm not going to ever claim to be the smartest, most analytical stat whore in Rise of Kingdoms. When I see players like Seawill or you know, some of the bigger players in 60 GT who are using those combinations, I'm just going to follow suit. Not all of them do, but there's a fair number that do. RD Tommy is obsolete? I don't think so. It might not give me good trades, but that Tommy poison and that Herman poison at the same time, 1.5 to 2 skill cycles and a march is dead. Completely gone, sad-faced off the field. I love RD Tommy. Just the fact that RD self-silences and lets Tommy's poison stack just a little bit longer. There you go. Much smarter people than me in Chat HQ. Joan gets you better trades due to his 2.7k damage factor, coupled with Joan's double proc. Yeah, I mean, if you've got an artifact, that changes your whole lineup. All right, Dracul, have a good one. Yeah, speaking of going, I have to talk to somebody about migration myself. So let's go out here and let's return the favor. We'll see who else is out here streaming. We've got Lefty streaming and we've got Jake the Drog streaming Overwatch 2. So we're gonna send you over to Lefty. We're going to call it a night. We'll be back tomorrow to finish the egg event up. We might as well go to 100 now, right? How much do I spend monthly? I do not care to even look at my bank statement to know. I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. Yeah, the last KvK we had artifacts in. I put an Archer artifact on Tariq, thinking that Ash Tariq or Henry Tariq rallies might be the play. Didn't work out so well. Zach, you troll. All right, guys, we're calling it a night here. I got a couple of things to do before I go to bed. I thank each and every one of you for being here. Appreciate the raids from Apo, from Gaines Gaming. We're going to pay it back. We're going to raid Lefty now. If you don't know Lefty, when you get there, please be sure and subscribe to his stream. Drop him a like as well. He's a relatively new streamer, just getting into the game, and he's a good dude. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.